too.
So New York City is moving ahead with its own plan right now on immigration reform. Mayor Bill de Blasio making a lot of headlines since he has become mayor. He's now announcing a proposal to provide ID cards to all New Yorkers, regardless of your legal status, including undocumented immigrants. He wants them to also have IDs. Watch.
To all of my fellow New Yorkers who are undocumented, I say, New York City is your home too. And we will not force any of our residents to live their lives in the shadows.
Fascinating, right? Chris Direwalt is Fox News digital politics editor and host of Power Play on FoxNews.com Live. So I guess the biggest city in the country is now a sanctuary city, it sounds like, Chris.
Well, de facto sanctuary city. I wonder, the preferred euphemism among Democrats and among liberal Democrats particularly is undocumented workers. What do you do once they have documentation? Do you then have to call them illegal immigrants?
Good question.
I'm not sure. But the reality here is that Mayor de Blasio has become an icon nationally for the far left and for Elizabeth Warren kind of Democrats as the kind of guy, the kind of candidate that they want to see their party embracing. To build on President Obama's liberalism, a core component of that is taking executive action in order to legalize illegal immigrants. And if de Blasio can make it stick in New York City, not only is that going to be a model for the rest of the country, but you're talking about a lot of individuals who will now have government-issued ID cards in these United States.
Yeah, and perhaps they would have to use them to vote? Because that is an issue that people like Mayor de Blasio have been very much against. It's hard to reconcile those two things, is it not?
Well, it's hard to reconcile those things, but we get a picture of where the Democratic Party is going on this issue of illegal immigrants. Where they're going is, if they can't get Republicans to come across with some sort of a bill that provides legalization or amnesty or something, they're just going to do it. And de Blasio carries a lot of clout being in the nation's largest city with a large immigrant population there. If he can pull it off there, this will continue to push other Democrats, especially the president of these United States, to do it himself, because he says he'll use executive action. Maybe he'll do something like what you see the de Blasio administration doing in New York. Yeah,
and we'll see how that plays out. We know, some of these groups that are affected by these issues did not come out for Republicans last time around, and that was something that Republicans have been trying to fix. So this sort of pushes the envelope even more. Chris, we will see.